Kings are not known to fear any woman in history book, except for this one because she was an exception. She didn't make them fear, she made them tremble in their feet. Even the Alexander the Great, all of us know, was a little bit scared of her. By the end of this video, you understand how crossing her didn't just cost power, it cost your entire bloodline. And by the way, this man was Olympias, the mother of Alexander the Great. But to understand this story very well, we have to go back to where most historians ignore. Olympias was a princess born in a place called Epirus, and this Epirus is not your normal place. That this is a mountainous mountain that produces warriors and great people, like people who even believe, who can swear their life that gods are active, like the gods are meddling with their life, not like the Athens that produce philosophers and teachers and all this kind of stuff. These people produce warriors. Unfortunately, that was where this Olympias was given birth to. And right from a very, very young age, she was should I put it as a prayer warrior, or she was kind of like really, really religious, not the light a candle and pray type. I mean, mystery cults, secret religion, and ceremonies that involved snakes, those kind of religions. That was the type that she was deeply into. So people started believing that she was communicating, like she communed directly with the gods. And this kind of gave her her own advantage, because people were actually sometimes scared of her or gave her a huge respect because of thinking she was communicating with the gods and how deeply they believed the gods were messing with their life. She later married King Philip II of Macedon, and this guy was one of the greatest king of their own time. Like, he was a military genius, dangerously ambitious. What could you expect of a king that he doesn't have? So she married him, and with this, you know that she did not marry for love. She married with something in her mind. And before you know it, Alexander was born. Like the Alexander the Great we know today, he was born, and she was the person who gave birth to him. And the moment she gave birth to him, she pushed a very dangerous claim. She said that King Philip, that is Philip II of Macedon, he was not the father of Alexander. That Alexander was the son of Zeus, or Zeus, anyhow you pronounce it. He was the son of Zeus himself. Zeus, that back then, was a god, which means she was trying to imply that Alexander was the direct son of Zeus, or a demigod or something like that. There was even a rumor that when she gave birth, in their room, lightning struck, and people believed her. Like, many people believed that, except King Philip. He just laughed it off like a joke. But she didn't take it as a joke. She took this thing very, very seriously. By the time Alexander started growing up, she started teaching him that his own mission in this world was to control the world as the demigod, as the direct son of Zeus, as the son of Olympias. And Alexander, I don't know how to put it, he was an intelligent young boy who was ambitious and listened to his mother and did everything she told him. And as time went on and Olympias kept doing her turn, Philip made the worst decision of his life. He decided to marry another wife. Guess what this means? Another wife means another heir. Another heir means a challenge to Alexander. And Olympias did not take this as a small something. She didn't take it as a normal challenge. She took this as a threat to Alexander's claim. And she did what she does best, to eliminate threats. So, on the night of the wedding, King Philip II was assassinated. Though the killer was caught and they captured him, everybody was pointing hand at Olympias. They were saying Olympias was involved, Olympias did this one, Olympias ordered the assassinator or something like that. But no evidence, no crime. And the time this thing happened, that was when she became more dangerous. Like, she didn't even let her calm down for the one that she already did. She became more dangerous. She went and carried the new wife of King Philip plus her newborn baby and executed them. Not privately, not a secret something. I mean, she executed them in the front of thousands, in the front of everybody. And this was kind of a passing of message that Alexander's claim was not to be threatened or joked with. Every king, every chief priest, every elder, any noble human being that you know understood one message. This woman don't bluff. She don't joke. She don't say anything she can't do. And the worst part is, she do talk a lot, which means she does a lot. Alexander became king at 20 when his father was murdered. And the moment he stepped out to go and conquer the world, as he was told to right from death, to go and conquer the world, he was an intelligent man being. He conquered Persia, but that's not my business. Because while he was doing all this, his mother stayed behind. His mother, Olympias, stayed behind. and controlled. Not as a king or as a queen or anything. I mean, she controlled from the shadows. She was threatening every human being. She even used religion as a weapon because everybody has known her right from when she was young that she communicated with the gods. So she was not like a chief priest or priestess or how do you pronounce it. And people were scared of her because any small mistake you do, anything, like she was so terrifying that she executes you for annoying her. She will execute your whole family, your whole bloodline, your whole everything. There was even a time that she executed a king, like a king in one of their Macedonia territory or empire, something like that. He begged her, please, as a king that he is, but she executed him. And all this thing kept on happening like this until the enemies teamed up on her. They teamed up on this woman, and when they teamed up, that was when they were only able to plan something. And even as they planned the thing that they kept planning, they didn't even have the courage to go and capture her. And when they still captured her, they were still afraid to kill her. Just imagine you killing somebody that was communicating with the gods. I don't know if it's true or false, but that was what they were thinking. Imagine me killing somebody that is communicating with the gods on a daily something. So how they did it was they went and carried the victim, they went and called the families of the victim and then gave her to them. So that was how Olympias died surrounded by her enemies. But one thing about her was that even at this point, she was never humiliated and she didn't even beg.